Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today, and the word for today is love. In Colossians 2 today, there is hidden the most important principle of the Bible amongst lots of words. I contend for people's hearts to be wrapped in the comfort of the love of the Lord and to be woven together with Him in love. This will give people access to all the riches of God. This will give people access to God's great mystery. This will give people the experience of the greatest possible revelation. God loves me. I personally think this is our limiting factor. I think God is unlimited. I think, therefore, His love for us is unlimited, which leads us to the reasoning that there's always more of His love to experience. I think of my relationship with my wife. I know she loves me. I've experienced her love for more than 42 years, yet I want to experience more of her love for me every day. I have an insatiable desire to be validated by her. I have an insatiable desire to be affirmed by her. I have an insatiable desire to be told that she loves me. I have an insatiable desire to experience her affection daily. And while the practice of these things has changed over the years, the desire for them has only increased. One of my favorite daily experiences is the time I get to sit across from my wife and just talk about whatever has our attention at the time. There's only one thing I would rather do more, and that's walk with God and talk about whatever He wants to talk about. As much as I need the expression of my wife's love on a daily basis, I derive my security from God's acceptance and God's love for me. The more secure I am in my relationship with God, the better I relate to those around me. The more secure I am because I know and experience God's acceptance of me, the more relaxed, the more at peace I am, which makes it easier to accept those around me, and it also makes it easier to see the opportunities that God brings my way every day. The more I experience His love, the easier it is to allow His love to flow through me to other people. The more I experience His love, the more His supernatural power flows through me. One of the great promises from Colossians today is that Jesus is the one who guides us and causes us to grow by His supernatural power. And see, I think Jesus is always guiding us to grow in the knowledge, the experience of His unlimited love for us. I think Jesus is always wanting us to grow in the experience of His love. I think Jesus is more than willing to display His supernatural power so that people will come to Him so that He can give them a revelation of His love for them. I think Jesus made every person with an innate need for the experience of His love for them personally, which is why the word encourages us to let our roots grow deep down into His love. This will continually infuse us with great strength and great encouragement. So be absorbed, be enriched in our devotion to Jesus. Be on guard. People will attempt to lead us away from the fullness of Jesus with their worldly wisdom and their endless arguments of human logic. They operate with a humanistic and clouded judgment based on the mindset of the world system. Instead, we are to operate on the anointed truth of Jesus and His Word. We are to operate from an eternal mindset. In other words, the more you know, the more you experience the truth that God loves you personally, unlimitedly, the more you'll be able to discern and therefore reject the false arguments of the world system, and the more you will be able to experience all, and I do mean all, that God has for you. And I want to tell you today, God has more for you. God loves you personally for who you are. Know it, grow it, mow it so that you can wear it and share it with all who come your way today. The word for today is love. God loves you. I love you too. God bless. Check in tomorrow.